Good morning. Ow. Pulled my hair with my glasses. So when you get spiritual and you get present, what the hell are you looking for? We're going to talk about that today on Morning Meditation. I am Ann Morrison, and welcome to Ascension Studios. This seems to be a question that has been coming in from a couple of different areas for me, and I had a weepy day yesterday, which every woman who has menopause understands. Sometimes you just have a day. Actually, anybody probably can understand this. Sometimes you just have a day where every time you turn around, you just feel like crying, and there's no reason. Just, that's today. Today is one of those days that are high sensitivity, high emotion, and then you go through it. I took the day and I watched really tear-jerking drama. If I'm going to cry, I might as well do it. If that's the emotion that I am embracing today, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to be present in it. But what is presence? What are we trying to achieve there? Okay, presence is noticing where you are right now and everything around you. And then hopefully that leads to a sense of appreciation for the place in which you find yourself. A lot of people search for presence in the outdoors. And the energy of the earth and the plants and all of that coming together make it easier to connect to the energy of the earth, the energy of everything. But in presence, I think we're looking for an understanding. I think that's the best word that I can use. An understanding of us and our positions in the universe. And at the risk of people disagreeing, here's what I believe it is. We are energetic beings. We are co-creator with all of the other energies in the world, in the universe, and everything. It's been proven by quantum physics, and it has been alluded to by numerous different religions. Everything that we can imagine does exist, and so every religion that there is exists, and it is valid along with every other one. And a life without religion also exists, because the energy is still there, whether you want to give it the name of a god or not. The stories lead us to understandings in our own nature, and our own nature is divine. Our own nature is a god, a goddess. Our own nature is a creator. Our own nature is the energy that is within us, and us as a conduit from up the ether to those things which are particle bound. And we are here energetically in this vehicle on a journey to learn more about ourselves and how we gift to the world our strengths. And part of that is understanding how manifestation works. First of all, you watch your words and all that, and there's plenty of things that I do on manifestation. But a huge part of manifestation is, first of all, filling your own cup. Fill yourself with your own good energy. Make your life and your words reflect the things that should naturally be a part of your life. Appreciation and gratitude and kindness and generosity and love. Everyone a being of love? Yeah. but not only. We're a being of all of it. So we are a vehicle for this energy to ride through experiences on this world. And that's all of them. That is pain and laughter and joy and despair. And there has even been talk, which I believe, that other species watch us because we have such a wide variety of emotion and experience in this particular setup that is entertaining. It's just like we watch a show. It's entertaining. We are the show. This is such a gift to have hardships, to overcome them, to get past the physical limitations, to recognize ourselves as the energy within, and to live fearlessly, helping in whatever our particular avenue is. And is that a question? Yeah, because I know that everything I say today could be wrong tomorrow, could be wrong next week. And on an open-hearted and open-minded journey, there is no expectation that you should carry with you. And this whole life is a journey. It is a fun little amusement park ride, if you will, that we, out of so many possible options, have gotten the exclusive chance to inhabit this version. And I think the presentness is to bring us back to this understanding. The understanding that we do create the world. We are just as much a creator as the creator. We are just as divine as the divine. And every person here, every plant, every animal is also. So it is wonderful and is vast and is powerful, and it is electrifying information. And it is also the same for everyone. Being present simply gives you the energetic signature, the vibration in which you can understand the vastness of your own potential. And here I am telling you about the vastness of your potential, which means I understand mine. And I still have a weepy day. And I still have days where I cuss at the world. And I still have days where things go wrong. And it isn't about a perfection at all. It's about all of the avenues of color in this life. I mean, without this physical existence, without this body floating around as an energy, what is there to challenge us, to motivate us, to inspire us, to push us forward towards crazy or uncrazy actions? And so this is all a gift. And believe it or not, the harder that you believe your life to be, the more curves and edges are on your particular roller coaster. And the more interesting you and your life are, maybe not more. I have a feeling that we are more interesting when we are pursuing our own potential. And sometimes hardships can cause people to forget to pursue life, experience, inspiration, catalysts. We can set goals on this planet and we can pursue them. Because in the physical form, there are things that are needed to sustain life as it is. So, being present is to remind you of the vastness of your power, and also of the fact that that is something that belongs to everyone. There is no hierarchy in our true presence here. Although heaven knows the humans have created it in all sorts of things. But there is no hierarchy in our presence. We are all creators. Some of us are privy to that information because we watch morning meditation. And some of us are still searching for what the truth is. Because we've all been told what the truth is. But people forget to tell you that that can change in a moment, in a day, in a week. And that the truth is fluid and flowing. Things are different today than they were when I was growing up. And so many things that we knew are not true anymore. So remember, as a creator, first of all, you're not the only creator, but you are as powerful as the most powerful creator. So today we're going to do a simple manifestation. Something, I don't know yet what it is. I suppose I'll find out when we get into it. We're going to do a simple little manifestation and use some of our creative power to enact upon the universe in a way that I have found to be extremely effective for me. And it'd be really cool if it worked for you too. So give it a shot, give it a try, send me a message, let me know how it went. I am so excited to hear. And let's pop in and get her done. Okay. We're going to start basically from the ground, because the first thing you need to do in a manifestation is fill your cup. What does that mean? My cup overflows. My cup runneth over. Basically means that you need to be appreciative of what you do have, and you need to have spent some time with yourself, doing something that you like, so that you are taken care of. When you are taken care of, your cup is full. And when you are taken care of and connected, your cup is overflowing. And then you can give from the overflow instead of trying to give from the empty. And we all know we've been there. We've tried to give from the empty, and it's tough. And we know it's not as effective as giving from a state of overflow. So, the root chakra. Let's feel the energy down here. Connect ourselves to the earth. Connect ourselves to the conversations. Connect ourselves to all of those which are particle bound. The mycelium of the earth, the roots of the trees, all of the connections of the microorganisms. Everything ground up, all of our solidness. Connect. Now to fill that cup, we are connected, and I appreciate the roof over my head, and I appreciate the coffee in my cup, And I appreciate the water. And I appreciate the food. And I appreciate the presence of others. And I appreciate that I have my own path. I appreciate that I am a creator. I appreciate that I have gifts and strengths that I have not yet tapped into. And so there's still much exploration to be done. I am happy in my relationships. I know that I am powerful. I know that I am vital. I know that I am energized. And I know that being me is a very big gift. Let's take it up. Orange. My choices are my own. And I accept both sides of the equation on that. First of all, I cannot get in trouble. I make choices. Choices and actions have reactions, and there is no trouble in that. There is an action and a reaction. Trouble is a state of mind that causes undue stress for no reason at all. There's an action and a reaction. Bring it up one more. Let's go into solar. This is where I come into being. This is where my management of my life is something that I can own in sovereignty. I can be in charge of my own output into this world. I am capable of creating my own overflow with my connection, with my vibration, with my choices. This is a healthy ego. Doesn't need to put anybody down to be good. Doesn't need to be better. It doesn't need to be more. It is simply as everyone is. And that is more powerful than anyone right now that I know of on this earth can embrace. Isn't that cool? And now overflowing, we move into the heart chakra. Here in the heart chakra, I am going to send my love into the universe. I'm going to send the truth. I am going to send positivity, laughter, joy, hope, my good wishes, my understanding if they find a place where they cannot go, and respect for the choices of the individuals there. But I'm going to send my love into the earth. I'm going to send my love into the world. And I'm going to send my love into the ether. And in self-care, pink just above the heart chakra, I'm going to send my love also to me. And I'm going to feel it circulating through the atmosphere, through the energy, through the ether, through me. And feel all going on and through and around. And then with my voice, I will speak the creation words. I am. I am vibrant. I am powerful. I am kind. I am overflowing. I am amazing. And so are all the other living entities here. Amazing. And for us today, I manifest a kind, compassionate touch on a hand or a shoulder, a kind, compassionate touch. Now, going into the third eye, I see that touch happening and I can feel it in the energy as it touches my skin. I can feel the flow of compassion and kindness and love as the touch happens. And I appreciate it and I am grateful for it. And I can feel myself being those things with that touch. And through the ether, I send out my love and I magnetize and energize myself while raising my frequency in the understanding of my own divinity, in the kindness and the understanding of everyone's divinity. And I allow myself to connect to the unconditional love, to the wisdom beyond imagining, to the download of the next step, and to the manifestation of a beautiful, healing, kind, compassionate, simple touch. And you can fill in these gaps with anything that is personal and real and solid to you. Because it should be personal. It is personal. When you create something, it's personal. You're not creating somebody else. You're creating your creation. They're creating them. And being present is finding yourself in a state where you can raise your frequency, the vibration of your energetic being, where you can open up to the knowledge of your own divinity, where you can connect to the earth, where you can expand the knowledge, where you can fill your cup, where you can give to others, and where you can receive. And this makes me truly present in the truth, in the energy, in life. And as you come back, remember that being present in life and going out into it and experiencing it is a huge part of your journey. Namaste.